Moreover, the revenue and permanent job producing potential of this invaluable, irreplaceable, ideally located 81.4 acres land resource and have been fulfilled. This can be achieved by further upzoning and requiring the developer to erect an additional 1 million or more square feet of office space on this property, which will provide more jobs, in addition to the development plan already approved. This would create 4,000 to 6,000 much-needed permanent quality jobs to provide either a higher leasehold sales price or additional rent, plus increased real estate taxes, sales taxes, and income tax revenue. The traffic concerns could be overcome by simply levying a special tax surcharge on commercial property owners, tenants, and retailers who would benefit from this road access improvement equal to the debt service on the municipal bonds covering their costs.
Thank you, Mr. Lincoln.
You said, finish the paragraph. And the people who own the land under development.
Okay, thank you. The rest of the record will be submitted to the
After 3 years of attending more real estate property committee meetings, council meetings, charrettes on this thing, I'm not going to stand here and start quoting figures and facts and questions. I'm tired. I'm going to just ask that it's about time that the members on the council made their word their bond. Now, 2 of the people on the council, I don't expect to change their votes. They've been basically for this project since it started, and no matter how much I disagree with them, I at least honor their position on it. Some of the other members on the council have been back and forth. We know what it costs to get McDowell's vote, promised for job training. We know that Sandy is what for $11 million. And it looks like Chuck is getting what for $10 million. And honestly, Chuck,
reasonable people can disagree upon, and everybody's reasonable so far. So keep going.
I would expect that you would have got at least 15 minutes to road improvements.
Make it 20.
Now, the truth is, I know pretty much how things are going to go here. I also know that how you vote is going to affect how I vote. And I'm not the only one that's going to say this, but voters have memories. And the reason that some of you are there now is because some of us didn't vote for people, we voted against people in the last election. So I'm not threatening or promising. Your vote affects my vote. Make a decision and vote right.
That's all.
After Durga, we have Rosalie Koch, and after Rosalie, Christian Vasquez.
Okay, first of all, I'd like Mr. Leslie to take control of this meeting and make sure that there aren't any more disruptions of that nature. That's very inappropriate and unprofessional. I know that a lot of you are not used to coming to public hearings. You're only called out at certain key times, but please at least respect the right of every citizen to speak and to have an opinion and a voice. The second thing that I want to say is that I don't want to waste a lot of time on you people because you get too much attention for what you're actually giving us. I really don't think that you're worth what we're paying you. And I will only say a few words. Pat McDowell, you actually have 2 pending resolutions related to development that you claimed you wanted to apply to Ridge Hill. 20% affordable housing and 25% minority and women business contractors. Yet you are here tonight voting on this without those stipulations. So what does it mean when you stand up and say these things? It's just empty words. Sandy and Abby, I don't understand why you changed your vote. The traffic still hasn't been mitigated. You said you would stick by us until it was. You have betrayed us. Chuck Lesnick, there aren't even words to say how your campaign promises have been broken at this point. So let me turn to a more pleasant topic. I would like to challenge the city council members to honor the people who actually got the $13.5 million additional money that you brought in, because I'm not counting the $10 million that will never materialize, because if the Spring Park land swap doesn't go through, Radnor's not in it for more than $500,000. So you can tout $10 million all you want. but it's not going to happen unless you people take responsibility to make it happen. You've let Ratner off the hook. You did now say in writing that we're going to get 10 million more in taxes, Sandy. So, you know who deserves the credit for that? Not you, Sandy, but these people who sacrifice. Talk about volunteers. The mayor loves to admire volunteers on all these different appointed boards. Well, these community people that I've gotten to know over 2 years have done more. They have sacrificed with no money, with their own time and their own brains and their own resources. They are the heroes of this night tonight. They are the ones who got this minor improvement on this project. And I can tell you that we're not going to stop here, because this is spreading like wildfire. It's not just in Yonkers, it's in many of the other municipalities. People are seizing control, they're taking control back from developers and from corrupt politicians. And I challenge each one of you to stand up now and applaud the community people that fought as hard as they did in order to make this happen and at least get a little bit more from Mr. Ratner. Will you do it right now? Applaud for them. You're not going to do it, huh? You're not going to give them the credit that they deserve. You're not going to give them the credit that they deserve. Forcing this issue, pursuing a lawsuit which invalidated an illegal vote. I can't believe that you have the contempt that you have for your constituents. You would rather honor a developers, you would rather make promises to developers than the people that put you in office. Well, this says it all.
All right.
Remind people in the audience that the council members are not supposed to respond during this section of the public hearing, but that afterwards we will, so that you shouldn't take anybody's inability to stand up and clap as a non-response.
Good evening, council members. Well, needless to say, I'm disappointed that we're here again tonight, and we've made no progress. Several members of the choose the option that you know the county won't approve, instead of the flyover, which is doable and does not require a county vote. So you push the impossible option just so you can justify your betrayal. We won't forget. You've chosen to represent a developer instead of the people you were elected to represent. I'm embarrassed for you. I would take just as long to wait for parkland to be vacated, as it will, to do a supplemental EIS for the flyover. It'll take just as long. And the supplemental EIS for the flyover would be unopposed. Because this is what we want, and we told you it was what we wanted at the charrette, at the meetings after the charrette, and most recently in the city council chambers. Do not vote tonight. Be a man of your word, hold out for a better deal for the community and for Yonkers, and keep your honor. Thank you.
Just two great regrets. I'm very building for that.
Good evening, Yonkers City Council members, residents, and guests. My name is Christian Vasquez, and I live on 130 Colonial Parkway. As a resident of Yonkers, I see many benefits in the Richfield Village. This project will give Yonkers $23.7 million in tax revenue that will support our schools, police, fire departments, and other essential services. Tax revenue will reduce the burden placed on Yonkers homeowners who have already faced overly high tax bills. There is also upscale hotels and conference centers that are expected to be built, bringing badly needed facilities for businesses, meetings, and travelers, as well as social events. Yonkers, New York's fourth largest city, is long overdue for a first-class hotel and is convenient for city business and residents. In addition to those benefits, 9,000 jobs will be created through construction and after completion. Just recently, some long-existing problems have been addressed. Ford City Ratner has agreed to multiply its tax payments to Yonkers over the project's first 3 years from $900